Hello, everyone. My name is Christophe ROSSO. I'm very pleased to be part of this shared patient experience webinar. I'm here today to talk to you about the digital side of patient experience. That is how a hospital can improve patient experience with innovation and technology and a new set of tools. Uh, Speaking quickly about myself, I have a 15-year experience within hospitals. I worked in a cancer center first, and now it has been 5 years now. I'm the co-founder of Exolis, which is a startup focused on digital patient experience. And we build for our customers, we build patient portals, mobile apps, medical apps uh, to enable digital care and e-health. Today I will I will talk about three topics that can illustrate how digital solutions can improve and help organizations with patient experience. Um, the three topics would be first one I called the global patient pathway. The second will be patient empowerment. And the third one will be how to measure patient experience. So the first, the global patient pathway, the global patient journey. Um, to, I will take an example with a patient journey throughout ambulatory surgery, ambulatory care, which is a classical activity and a classical case of journey, where the patient will meet several professionals during the whole process of his care. Would be medical professionals like physicians, the surgeon, the anesthetist, the nurses, and also administrative personnel. That would be the medical assistants, the person that will receive him when he gets to the hospital the day of the surgery. So there is a lot of people that the patient will meet, and he will receive a lot of instructions and information from these people. I will say that the main challenge is to be sure that everyone uh, give the information to the patient that is accurate, that is non-redundant, and that is given at the right time. The every professional will give the most precise information to the patient, what he feels like the most precise information, but he doesn't know what the others will give him. So this is important to take into account the whole process and the chronology of the process to give the right information at the right time. Um, and the other thing is also to be able um, to to take away from the patient point of view the big separation that exists between the medical side and the administrative side, where today a lot of patients surely they will feel that there is two worlds and two people that do not talk about the same thing and about the same topics. So this is important to take into account that this is a global pathway for the patient, and everything is important from the the way it will be informed about how the surgery will go to the amount of time he will have to find a parking spot the day he will come for the consult, and how the food was, how nice was the personnel. So this is the whole thing is the experience of the patient. Mm, Digital solutions like patient portal can help a lot in a way that it will centralize information. It will synthesize information in a simple, illustrated and graphic way, like in an app where you can see the whole pathway of the patient and the different steps that it will live through at the right moment. So this is a great way to to reduce the stress of the patient. Less questions will be asked, and less time will be lost, um, and focusing on the real issues of the pathway. Um, another thing is to consider the time when the patient comes into the hospital. and the important thing is to improve the way it is orientated, or the time that you will have to wait in different spots and different checkpoints of the hospital. Um, if you use, for example, self-registration kiosk, or pair with online registration, there is situation where you can totally skip the administrative part, because everything has been handled in the first place and online. So there is a lot of benefits for the patient. It will less trace, right information, and centralized information, centralized relationship with the hospital, and a lot of practical ways to reduce waiting times and disorientation. I'll take a second topic now, which deals with patient empowerment, and I will take as an example oncology. Oncology is a very uh, they come with the patient, the notions of patient empowerment very quickly, because it has been shown that a patient who shares the decisions, understands more the decisions about its treatment or its therapeutic decisions, will recover better, have better chance of taking treatment well, and deal with the aftermath of the treatments. Um, so uh, oncology, you have several pathway checkpoints where the patient has to understand a lot of things. They will be given a lot of information about, as I've said, the treatment, about the daily life that will change, the side effects, the administrative complications with his work, the complications of taking a lot of appointments, maybe in several departments or hospitals. So there is a lot of things to deal with, and this is where something like a digital companion, a digital with a mobile companion will be something that will be very helpful, because it will enable the patient to receive centralized information. It will be able to communicate with them with a simple messaging, something like that. We will be able to participate in therapeutical education, social games, interaction maybe with other patients, or traceability of side effects, so that the care team can anticipate if something goes wrong. So there is a lot of things that a therapeutical companion can do to improve the journey of the patient throughout the several months that he will be concerned by the treatment. Um, and there is also a very important gain for the organization, for the hospital, because putting in place that kind of project will obviously force everybody, every physician, every nurse, every administrative personnel to work together, and to get to a point where the information is cross-checked, and there is a unique point of information for everyone. So this is very important, because everyone will have to validate and centralize the information given to the patient, review the vocabulary, review the time when he's being given that information. So this is like a very important focus on centralizing the patient information and centralizing the patient relationships. Third topic will be how to measure patient experience. When you get into patient experience improvement projects that can be digital or non-digital, the main thing, the main advantage that you want to shine is how it can help the patient, improve the patient experience, how we can improve the hospital organization, how can we have a return on investment that can be financial, um, and all of this, in order to complete all these famous KPIs, you'll need to have a set of tools to measure before the project, measure during the project, measure several months or years after the project. And a digital portal is a way to gather a unique source of information, which is the patient himself. This is not some document that will be completed by an administrative person who will call the patient and transcript the results. This is the patient himself in the comfort of his home that will enter the information related to the um, general satisfaction, medical satisfaction and outcome, um, the global satisfaction on his food, on how it was difficult for him to park somewhere. So there is a possibility to make him share in a more precise way how he felt during or after the whole care process. And you can also, well, you can measure with traditional scores, but you can also make him do free speech, free texts, appreciations that can be analyzed later with the language technology, language interpretation technologies, which can emphasize some very interesting things like word clouds or emotions in a global base, how the patient felt with this department or this department. You can also monitor a lot of things with the patient mobile applications and kiosk, like waiting times, delay between the time when you try to have an appointment and the time when you got the appointment. You can build some models or with the pathway the patient went through. Did he go there first to the scanner or to the biology department or to the chemo department? So you can modelize every kind of situation and see if there is some redundancy of problems that you can see on a population analysis point of view. And also, of course, you can add information. You can get information from patients for clinical research or something like that. So there is a lot of possibilities when you take the point of view of I want to get the patient to help me to gather more information about him and about how he lived his care pathway. So that's all. Thank you very much for listening, and hope to see you and discuss with you about all these topics on September 22nd. Thank you very much.